Hello and welcome dear friends and cinema lovers. Today I will talk about 1999 American black comedy war film Three Kings, directed by David O. Russell. The script was developed from a story by John Ridley. Three Kings is an American war comedy film directed by David O. Russell set during the aftermath of the Gulf War. It follows four US soldiers, Archie Getz, Troy Barlow, Chief Elgin, and Conrad Wick, who discover a map leading to stolen Kuwaiti gold hidden by Saddam Hussein's regime. Initially driven by greed, they embark on a heist to steal the gold but become entangled in the plight of Iraqi civilians and rebels oppressed by Saddam Hussein's forces. As their plan unravels, the soldiers confront moral dilemmas, shifting from self interest to aiding the refugees. The film blends dark humor, action, and satire, critiquing war, American foreign policy, and media portrayal of conflict. It explores themes of greed, redemption, and human cost, culminating in the soldiers risking their lives to save the civilians, though at personal cost. Three Kings, directed by David Russell, is a compelling war film that blends action, dark comedy, and satire, making it a standout for several reasons. Unique take on war. Set during the aftermath of the Gulf War, the film follows four US soldiers chasing stolen Kuwaiti gold. It's not a typical war movie. It critiques US foreign policy and the human cost of conflict while mixing heist elements with sharp humor. Strong performances. The cast delivers Clooney's charismatic lead, Wahlberg's everyman greed, Ice Cube's grounded presence, and John's naive rookie vibe create a dynamic ensemble. Their chemistry drives the film's emotional and comedic beats. Bold visual style. Russell's kinetic direction with grainy visuals, fast cuts, and innovative shots like a bullet's path through a body gives the film a distinct, gritty aesthetic that feels both chaotic and immersive. Social commentary. It tackles heavy themes: war, profiteering, refugee crisis, and American interventionism without preaching. The soldier's journey from greed to empathy highlights the moral complexities of war, making it thought provoking. Genre blend. It's a rare film that balances action, humor, and drama effectively. You get thrilling shootouts, laugh out loud moments, and poignant scenes, keeping you engaged throughout its 114-minute runtime. Cultural relevance. Its critique of war and media sensationalism remains relevant, offering insights into modern conflicts and US involvement abroad. Three Kings is notable for several technical achievements that distinguish it as a visually and narratively innovative war film. Some of its key technical accomplishments are Ektachrome film stock. Cinematographer Newton Thomas Sigel used a now discontinued Ektachrome transparency film stock to create a distinctive high contrast oversaturated look. This gave Three Kings a gritty, almost surreal aesthetic with vivid colors and a slightly grainy texture, enhancing the chaotic feel of the Gulf War setting. Handheld and dynamic camera work. The film employs handheld cameras and unconventional angles to immerse viewers in the action. The approach, combined with quick zooms and whip pans, creates a sense of urgency and disorientation, reflecting the unpredictability of war. Bullet time sequence. A standout technical achievement is the slow motion depiction of a bullet traveling through a human body, showing internal damage in graphic detail. This visceral, almost clinical shot was groundbreaking for its time, blending realism with stylized visuals to understand and underscore the physical toll of violence. Editing and pacing. Editor Robert K. Lambert crafted a fast-paced, non-linear editing style that mirrors the chaotic narrative. Rapid cuts, jump cuts, and montages keep the with energy high while seamlessly blending action, comedy, and drama. The editing enhances the film's satirical tone, particularly in scenes juxtaposing war's absurdity with its grim reality. The use of freeze frames and voiceovers adds a layer of introspection, allowing characters to comment on their motivations, which was innovative for a war film. Sound design. The sound design, led by sound designer Robert J. Litt, is immersive and layered. Explosions, gunfire, and ambient desert sounds are mixed to create a realistic war environment, while subtle audio cues like distant screams or radio chatter add depth to the chaos. The film uses silence effectively in tense moments, amplifying emotional weight, such as during refugee encounters. The soundscape complements the visuals, enhancing the film's tonal shifts. Production design. Production designer Catherine Hardwick, later a director herself, created a vivid, authentic depiction of post-Gulf War Iraq. The sets, including makeshift refugee camps and opulent bunkers, blends realism with surreal elements, reflecting the film's satirical lens. Practical effects like explosions and vehicle chases were executed with precision, grounding the film's action sequences in tangible realism despite a stylized look. Color grading and bleach bypass. The film employed a bleach bypass process in post production, which skips the bleaching step during film processing to retain silver in the emulsion. This technique enhances contrast and desaturates colors in certain scenes, giving a harsh metallic sheen that underscores the desert setting and war's bleakness. The interplay between oversaturated ektachrome shots and bleach bypass creates a dynamic visual contrast, making the film visually memorable. Music and soundtrack. Carter Burwell's score mixes Middle Eastern instrumentation with rock and pop, reflecting the cultural collision of the story. The soundtrack, featuring songs like The Beach Boys' I Get Around and Chicago's If You Leave Me Now, is used ironically to underscore the absurdity of American soldiers in a foreign war zone. Music cues are tightly integrated with the editing, amplifying emotional and comedic beats, such as the chaotic heist sequences. These technical achievements, combined with Russell's bold directorial vision, helped Three Kings stand out as a visually striking and innovative film. Its influence can be seen in later war films that blend stylized visuals with social commentary, such as Jarhead or American Sniper. The film's technical prowess contributes significantly to its lasting impact and rewatchability. If you enjoyed films like MASH or The Big Lebowski that mix satire with deeper themes, Three Kings is worth watching for its bold style, sharp writing, and memorable performances. I'll give it 9 out of 10 stars. That is all for today. Stay tuned for more MehFILMs. Thank you.